everybody, it's Roya. I am back for another video. As you guys can see by the title, today we are going to be talking about fall fragrance. I'm really excited. Well, fall and winter fragrances, because I just purged through my collection. I gave my mom a ton of fragrances. A couple of months back, I did the same thing. I have just gotten to a point with fragrance where I know what I like. And there are some things that I've been introduced to that I like. And so I'm really condensing down and just don't want to have that many fragrances anymore. I am going to still have a collection. That's just how that's going to go because I love fragrance. But instead of having like 70 perfumes, let's try to get it down to 40 something, you know. So I have been giving some away, but while I was purging and going through, I went ahead and kind of picked out what I wanted to pull out for the fall and winter season, since it is rapidly approaching. And I said, well, let me sit down, because I'm literally, y'all, running through the house in my little loungewear, just getting stuff done, sprucing through the house and stuff. So since I've pulled them out, eventually they will go here. So again, I'm a fragrance connoisseur. That's just what it is. I've worked for multiple fragrance counters, so I know how to store and keep my fragrances. So y'all, I've had fragrances for years that have not turned or gone bad because I know how to properly store them. So in my little like office or beauty room space, I have this little, I don't know, hutch buffet or whatever you want to call it. And I have this Chanel tray. This is the tray that I put all of the fragrances that I'm currently rotating through here. There is a window here. The sun faces this way, so no sunlight ever gets over here. The only light that this area ever sees is like the ceiling and when I'm standing here to film with you guys. There's never any like direct sunlight going to my fragrances. In our bedroom, I have a full-on perfume cabinet that is dark. Like, it doesn't have a window on it. There's no opening. It is a closed door. It is a cool, dry space. On top of it is where I put like our oil diffuser. I have a little candle set up for when we want to set the mood, so on and so forth. It doesn't really even look like a perfume cabinet, but that is where I keep all of my perfumes. And that's why I'm able to like keep a fragrance for so many years and really get great use out of it, is because I always properly store them. I do not store them in a bathroom ever. The only thing that is in my bathroom as far as fragrance is body mist. The TPH body mist that I like, I just got like a Bath and Body Works one on my little like shelf. That's where I will keep all of my fragrances as far as body mist. But a fragrance is always like in this room where I get dressed, because it's my finishing touch. If I want to grab something, I'm not gonna lie, every now and then I will stick one up top, not gonna lie. But I try to do that in the other portion of our bathroom so that like the shower area isn't around it. And that is because the influx in temperatures in your bathroom, the steam, then it gets cold, then somebody else is taking a shower and it's getting steamy again. It's too much for your fragrances. They will turn even quicker than the expiration date, honestly, because they're sitting in a bathroom. So never ever, I don't care what you do not store your fragrance in bathrooms. Please don't do it. I don't care if there's a window in that bathroom, no window in that bathroom. You are constantly changing the temperature, so don't do it. But yeah, that's my little tangent about fragrances. I don't even know how I got all off in that, but I say that to say that basically, y'all know I'm a seasonal fragrance girl. I like my fragrances for spring and summer, and then I have a whole other repertoire of fragrance for fall and winter. So I eventually will be changing out all of my spring and summer scents and switching them out for the things I'm gonna show you guys today. So without any further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling on y'all, and I'm gonna share with you guys the fragrances that I will be pulling out for this fall and winter. First fragrance up is going to be my Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. This is the Tom Ford fragrance that I was telling you guys is the only one that I like in the collection. Like, he has so many scents: Lost Cherry, Rose Prick, Black Orchid, fabulous, all kinds of fragrances, y'all. And y'all know I'm a Sunny's girl when it comes to Tom Ford. I love his sunglasses. I tried some beauty things because I think I still have a lipstick from him, and they're okay. But fragrance wise, this has always been the fragrance that captivated me, and I wear it year over year over year. I will say that I pull it out more towards the winter time than fall, but when we have those extremely cold fall days in the evening, this is perfect for a date night. It is very, very mature. So you're not gonna want to wear this if you're not looking to like come off like a boss chick. Like if you want to come off, I don't know, uber feminine, this may not be it, because this has a little, this just has a little oomph in it that, yes, it's floral, but it's a bossy floral musky scent. This is not like light and airy and I'm just so nice, and no, this is, I walk in, I command the room, and I cut the checks and sign them. Like, she's that girl. This is an excellent, excellent fall winter fragrance, but more so winter. But I'm so looking forward to pulling it out. It's the only Tom Ford fragrance that I like, but I really enjoy pulling this out during the fall and winter season. And I will say this, I have also noticed that for me, and it wasn't when I turned 36. I think it was more so like when I turned 35. I have become more like, there's been a shift in my wardrobe, shift in the fragrances that I like. Just a little bit more of a mature push through. Sometimes I don't always want to come off like, that's why I hate ponytails. I tell y'all that all the time. Like, I feel like I'm in my mature girl era. And yeah, sometimes I don't want to come off so juvenile. This is not juvenile in the slightest. This is one of my favorite scents. I really like this. So gonna be pulling this out. But like I was saying, even with my wardrobe, I've just noticed that I just want to be a little different. There's some elements about it that I want to change. And it's just because of like a maturity. And this is a very mature scent, hands down. Next fragrance I am definitely for sure pulling out this fall and winter is YSL Libre. This is the Eau de Parfum version. I am pulling this out. I love this. And I know why I love this. It's the lavender note in this that just does it for me every time. This is definitely, in my opinion, a very unisex scent. I've never really heard anyone review it and say that, but for me, it is very, very unisex. I just feel like a man or a woman could wear this and it's just gonna push through and develop on you so well. You can smell the lavender. I don't know if it's jasmine or iris as far as the flower, but it does have like a slightly florally, lavendery, musky scent. It's unique when it comes to fragrances that you can like pick up from, you know, any kind of like fragrance counter. But I'm definitely pulling this out for the fall and the winter. This is great for fall date nights when it's super cold. This lingers in a sweater in the most beautiful way. This is another like push through scent. I would not wear this like in an office setting, and if I wore it during the day, we would have to be doing something pretty major during the day for me to wear it in the daytime. This definitely lends itself to being more evening for me, and over the years when I have worn it, I've worn it in the evening, but I am definitely pulling out YSL's Libre because this is one of my favorites. Next up, you guys probably won't be able to see the packaging from the light, but I'll show it to you guys up close. But this is Ombre Nuit by Christian Dior. I love this. So I haven't really used it up. As you can see, there isn't a huge dent in it, and that is because Dior is going to sample you down, baby, okay? They are gonna issue you out every single sample you can possibly get. So I've actually had 4 small vial samples of this, in which I have 2 left, and then I've had, actually in this one right here, I am currently rocking it in a Travelo, and then I have another small Travelo of this. And last year I had like 3 of them, and I wore it all last year, but the samples, not the actual fragrance that I bought, because again, Dior is going to sample you down. They're gonna make sure you love what you're buying, and I love that about them. So as much as I love this, you can't tell by the use in the bottle, because I have just gotten so many samples of it. And like I said, last year I just had atomizers of it that I was able to use. But this is one of my favorite fall winter scents. I have told you guys before, whoa, I'm trying to get this, whatever. I've told you guys before though that I am not an oud girl. I don't like ouds. They just don't work on me. I don't know if it's like my body chemistry or something. I don't like the way they smell. And I don't think it's my body chemistry, because I don't like the way they smell like just on a card. I'm not a big oud girl. I don't know if there's oud in this, but if it is, this is the most beautiful oud I've ever smelled in my life. This is the most uniquely unisex scent I have ever smelled. Now, others may say different, but for me, this is the most uniquely unisex scent. It has a spice to it, but it has just a small sweetness to it that lends itself to that unisex tone. This smells really beautiful on me and very, very masculine on Clarence. So I've sampled it on him. I've, you know, of course, worn it myself. It gets very like creamy and sweet on me after like hours of wear, and on Clarence it beefs up and it pushes through so masculine. They wear totally differently. It wears totally differently on both of us. So if you're looking for something that you and your guy can wear for the fall and the winter time, and I think that like this is definitely not summer, spring at all, but I think the height of the fall on into the winter, this is the most gorgeous scent. And the beauty in it is that you can wear it day or night. Like, I wouldn't categorize this like, oh, I can only wear it at night, I can only wear it during the day. No, this is something that I would wear all day, fall and winter for sure. And the thing about it, in the fall, it transitions differently than it does in the winter. When it is super cold with this scent and you're layered up in it, girl, especially on my body chemistry, it just gives a very creamy, musky, spicy push through, and I love that. So Dior's Ombre Nuit, if you've never tried it, try to get a sample. It's worth the blind buy in my opinion, but hands down one of the ones that I will definitely be wearing all fall winter. Next up, y'all, I'm definitely going to be pulling out Chanel's Venice. I have had this for years. As you can see, I've used up quite a bit. It has a dent. This is one of my favorite daytime fall scents. I don't wear this at night at all. It's because it's not dramatic in that way. This is such a classy, like, I need to go pick up my kid from school early. I'm gonna take him to lunch, and I just want to smell beautiful and feminine and elegant. This is it. I love Chanel's Venice. It is a crisp fall scent. You can wear it, of course, in the winter as well, but in the fall, this is like so pumpkin patch worthy. You take your kids to the pumpkin patch 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You just want to push through with a nice fine fragrance. This is it. This is so, so beautiful. If I've never been, but if I could imagine, this smells like a fall in Paris. It's just crispy, it's elegant. It would smell beautiful in a cardigan, in my opinion. Like, I just love this. Like I said, I've had it for years. I pull it out every fall, winter, and I wear it during the day. So really, really love Chanel Venice. If you've never tried it, again, pull up to a counter, see if you can get them to give you a sample, or very worth the blind buy in my opinion, just saying. If you can get your hands on it, or if you have it in your collection and you haven't thought about it in a while, pull it out, girl, because this is a great daytime fragrance. Next up, I am definitely pulling out Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle in the Eau de Parfum version. I love this. Clarence brought this for me Christmas of last year, Christmas 2022. I love this. Everybody loves this. Everybody loves this on me. He loves this on me. I love to layer this with the lotion because he did purchase the matching lotion to this. This honestly is not something that I actually just pull out for the fall and the winter. I wore this all year. As you can see, she has a heavy dent in her. This is one of the best done gourmands I have smelled since Lancome's La Vie Belle. La Vie Belle is another great all year round gourmand. But this I love because it projects and does differently in spring and summer and fall and winter. This is so playful in the fall and the winter, and then it's beast mode in the spring and the summer as far as a gourmand goes. So if you're looking for a kind of versatile gourmand, or if you're not into gourmands but you want one in your collection that's good, I highly recommend you getting Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle. This is a crowd pleasing scent. Men love it, women love it. I've had women stop me in addition to men to ask me what this is. Clarence loves for me to wear this. He requests for me to wear this from time to time on date nights. It's just an amazing scent. So if you're looking for a gourmand scent for the fall and winter this season, definitely check out Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle. Beautiful scent. Last but not least, you guys, I am pulling out one of my all-time favorite daytime fall fragrances, fall and winter fragrances, and that is Gucci's Bamboo Eau de Parfum. Don't get the Eau de Toilette. I don't like it. It just doesn't suit me. But there is something about this Eau de Parfum that is just clean, crisp, fresh, and ladylike. This is another one that is great if you are a school pickup mom like myself. You gotta pick your kids up from school sometimes. You gotta do school things, day things, mom things, errand things. You wanna smell great, but you don't wanna smell like you're overdoing it during the day. This is beautiful for fall. I wear this all fall. This is another one. Has a heavy, heavy dent in it because I utilize it. Every single fall, winter, I wear this out. I love it. It's crisp, it's clean, but it just has that like fall, crispy air smell, you know? Not overly aquatic, not overly floral, just gorgeous. Love Gucci's Bamboo. So if you have it in your collection, pull it out for this season. If you've never tried it, go give it a sniff. Very worth the fall and winter spray down, girl. This is a good one. All right, y'all, those are the fall and winter fragrances that I am pulling out this year. If you guys have any suggestions for me, y'all leave them in the comments below. If you saw anything that you want me to elaborate on, or you got any additional concerns, let me know in the comments below. And you can also DM me on Instagram. As always, if you're an oldie but goodie, thank you so much for coming back and joining me. And if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscription button on your way out. I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye.